Hey everybody, it's episode 4 of my 96 Ford Ranger XLT flare side project. And so far I'm still working on this left front fender. As you remember from the other episodes, it had a big gouge right here in the fender. And so I'm using some Bondo and just, slowly doing it. Body work is not my, greatest, talent, but I get it done, and we'll see how this turns out later. In the meantime, I've been dreading this ignition problem because I'm definitely not an electrician either, but oh, I wanted to show you this. So I've as you remember, I changed the carpeting, right? And today my new seat covers came. So they're not the cheap mesh kind. They're actually, I don't know, I guess it feels like cotton or terry cloth or something like that, but it has this faux diamond stitching. This was one of the only ones that fit a 60-40 split for this particular model Ranger. And so you know what, man, it for 24 bucks shipped, it'll do. So the interior looks great now with the new seat covers and the new carpeting. Like I said, the ignition is still something that I'm kind of wondering what I'm gonna do with, because like I said, even if I fix the thing, I would never be able to shut it off. So I might have to get like some kind of a ignition kill switch, which I bought over here. So what this is it's a marine one, and it's kind of like a toggle switch. It's anyway, you get the picture, right? It's just on and off, and it's definitely heavy duty, as you can see there. Negative and positive terminals. I'll have to figure out a way to wire that up. But in the meantime, some people told me that my problem could be sort of fixed with just adding one of these buttons, which I just did. When I got the truck, it didn't have a cigarette lighter. So basically it was a hole in it. There was a hole in it already from the cigarette lighter. So I used this diamond cut thing, put it on my DeWalt drill, and I drilled a hole in there, wired everything up, and so if you put the ignition to on, right, it's supposed to make sound, it doesn't. Unless the battery's dead now. It was working just a second ago. Anyway. Yeah, it's definitely no power because now we get back to you. I had to switch backwards. It's supposed to be down. So now you got accessory on, and the light lights up. And so it's a clutch. It's a 5-speed, so you have to depress the clutch. And we'll give it a push. Oh. Why doesn't it work? Hey. Well, that was embarrassing. So while I was fiddling with all this stuff, my battery drained out. So I'm just gonna, I attached the charger on there now. So I'm just gonna go here, accessory on. I'm gonna clutch it and see if it works. There you go. So I'm gonna try to figure out now a kill switch for both the ignition and the battery, so that it doesn't drain the battery every time I shut it off, or I can't shut it off. But it looks pretty flush. Looks pretty cool.